Today we'll be discussing the banner ads module. Banner ads are one of the most popular forms of internet advertising, and this module is used to add, maintain, or organize banner ads on your website and track clicking statistics. We'll begin with the history of banner ads, and before we work in the module, we'll talk about how to advertise with and how to promote banner ads. We'll also discuss general guidelines, and I'll answer the 4 common questions that you see on this slide. A banner ad is an online advertisement embedded into a web page that's intended to attract traffic to an advertiser's site by linking to it. The ad itself is a special link displayed as a box containing graphics, text, and sometimes animation. The first clickable web ad was sold by Global Network Navigator, or GNN, in 1993 to a law firm. GNN was the first commercially supported web publication and one of the very first websites ever. Hotwired was the first site to sell banner ads in large quantities to a wide range of major corporate advertisers, and Hotwired also coined the term banner ad. The first web banner sold by Hotwired was paid for by AT&T and put online on October 25, 1994. The ad was 468 by 60 pixels, and the text read, "Have you ever clicked your mouse right here? You will." AT&T still uses web advertising, and in February of 2009, they took out a 28-day ad campaign on Facebook. Also in May 1994, the concept of trackable ads was introduced. In 1999, Google began using online ads that were text ads. And in 2001, Google's ad revenue hit $85 million, but it was beat out by Overture, which earned $288 million, selling pay-per-click ads. Overture introduced a pay-per-click auction model, and advertisers bid on how much they would pay per click, and the highest bidder got the most exposure. Google took that concept and changed it so that if an ad got clicked more often, it would rank higher and receive better site positioning. And this is where click-through rates became relevant and helped turn Google into the money-making machine it is today. Google didn't invent search or auction-based pay-per-click advertising, but it did perfect the concept. Should you sell banner ads on your website? Well, in this economy, it's not a bad idea to think about banner ads as a revenue source. Before you decide if you're going to sell banner ads or not, ask yourself the following questions. Number 1, does my company allow banner ads to be sold? We understand that some companies have restrictions on advertisement sales, but you can still benefit from this module, and we'll share some of those ideas with you today. Not all users of the banner ads module sell advertisements. Some trade advertisements with other companies or bargain or exchange for services. If you can't sell, can you cross-promote with other companies? Others use the module to advertise other portions of their own site or special events, and banner ads are commonly used to promote internal activities, which in turn lead to deeper site penetration. Number 2, how will I prevent banner ads from distracting from the purpose and message of my own site? Well, you'll want to think about ad placement, ad quality, and ad messaging here. We also suggest using targeted ads, which we'll get into a little later. Number 3, will banner ads take people away from your site? Yes, to some degree, but the average click-through rate is just 1 to 2%, so the chances are low, and they should be weighed against number 4, which is, will sales of banner ads be worth it to my company? Like any business decision, you should weigh this out, and you should have a plan for pricing and determine how valuable the actual sale of a banner ad becomes to you. Number 5, what if my site doesn't have many visitors yet? Well, you could try link exchange, which could give your site greater exposure and possibly pay you something for ads on your site. If you're going to try to sell banner ads, you need to be able to explain to advertisers why they should place a banner ad on your site. One soft benefit of banner ads is branding. Even if visitors don't click on the ad, advertisers hope that visitors will remember and recognize their company and be made aware of their product and service, and possibly use that information in the future. A more measurable benefit occurs when your site visitors click the ad and visit the advertiser's site. The advertiser is ultimately hoping that the visitor will purchase a product or service from the site. And in terms of measuring the success of banner ads, there are several things an advertiser might look at. Page views, or impressions, refer to the number of times your web pages have been requested from the server. Although this can't measure the effectiveness of the campaign, it can tell advertisers how many visitors will be exposed to their ad. So if you have 5,000 page views a month and the same banner ad is displayed on all of your pages, it will be displayed 5,000 times. The most common way to sell a banner ad space is cost per thousand impression, which is known as the CPM. The M equals 1,000 in Roman numerals. So if you sell your banner ads at $3 for every 1,000 banner ads shown, and your site has 5,000 impressions a month, you would charge $15 per month, because a $3 CPM times 5,000 equals $15. And typical CPM rates are anywhere from $1 to $20. Cost per click, or CPC, is the number of visitors who click on the banner ad linking to the advertiser's website. Our system makes it easy to track this so you can provide that information to your advertisers, and a typical CPC rate is between 10 and 60 cents per click. So let's say you get 30 cents per click with your advertiser. The click-through rate, or CTR, describes the ratio of page views to clicks, expressed as the percentage of total visitors to a particular page who actually clicked on the banner ad. The average click-through rate is between 1 and 2%, and click-through rates significantly higher than that are very rare. So using the CPC and CTR payment structure, with a typical click-through rate of 1%, meaning that 1 out of every 100 visitors clicks on a banner ad, if your site has 5,000 impressions and you sell a banner ad for 30 cents per click, you'll earn about $15 a month, because a 1% CTR equals 50 clicks at 30 cents per click, and that equals $15. So some things you'll want to think about in terms of selling banner ads are, what is your cost per thousand rate? What is the minimum number of page views an advertiser can contract for, and do you give discounts for larger contracts? How many page views per month do you have to sell, and how many different visitors per month visit your site? And your advertisers may also want a profile of your audience so they can determine if your site is a good match for their business. So to gather this information, you could create a profile questionnaire using our survey module, and then survey your visitors to obtain demographic information including age, gender, interest, business, and income range. When it comes to advertising affordably with banners, you and your potential advertisers may need to think outside the box. And one idea is to exchange banner ads with another site, either a site you already have a relationship with, or you could find one online through a banner exchange program. A banner network company manages the business aspects of your site in exchange for a percentage of your ad revenue. But skipping the middleman and selling ads yourself is going to be your best bet in terms of creating a revenue stream. So use our email marketing module to quickly send out an announcement to potential advertisers, or get started right away with the banner ads module and use a banner ad space to advertise your ad space. Now let's log into the blue interface and we'll look at the banner ads module. So I'm just going to use my login and password. And then I'm going to select the banner ads module from the list of modules on the left-hand side. And you can see that the banner ads module has 4 tabs. Banners is where you can add, edit, or delete banner ads. Categories determine where banner ads appear on the site. Clients is where you add, edit, or delete your advertisers. And statistics is where you can view the tracked banner ad views and clicks. Step 1 to creating banner ads begins on the Categories tab. Banner ad categories are usually set up by your site administrator before you begin using the module. Categories determine where banner ads appear on the site, and the category specifies which banner ads are grouped together so that the system can rotate through all of the ads in a category. Category is the name that your system administrator uses to configure the website to display banner ads in that category, and this name is displayed in the category column. In order to protect the design of your site and the placement of your banner ads, we suggest that you contact your site administrator before adding, editing, or removing categories. The categories that I have on the site are Leaderboard, Left 1, Membership 1, and TV Box Ad. Each of these categories, except for Membership 1, has one banner ad currently associated with it, which is what is indicated by the count. Now let's look at a screenshot of the United We Stand homepage to see how these categories are used on the white interface. The three blue boxes that you see here are banner ad placements, and I've identified the ad sizes here as well. The one at the top is the category leaderboard, and the one on the lower right is the category TV box ad. The one on the left under the menu is category left 1, and when banner ads are added to the site, the category is how the system knows where to place the ad. The other category you saw on the blue interface, Membership 1, is for a targeted ad, and we'll get into that a little later. Once the ad placement and categories are established, you'll want to add clients, and you'll then be able to track statistics by client, and it will be easier to maintain a client's different banners. Currently on the Clients tab, you have 3 clients. Since you may want to set up your clients to pay by the view or by the click, you see here columns for max views and max clicks. So let's add a new client now by clicking on the Add a New Client button. In the name field, we'll enter the name of the client, and the name will appear when you view the client statistics. Name is the only required information for your clients, but let's go ahead and fill in some other information as well. The contact field is typically used for the person you contact for billing, updates to banner ads, or any other issues with the client's banner ads. So our client's contact name is Sally Keys, and then we'll enter the email as well, and it is skeys@care.org. In max views, you can enter the maximum number of times each of the client's banner ads can appear on the website. If you leave this field blank, the banner ads have an unlimited number of views. And this is useful if you want to sell ads by view. So for example, if your client purchased 100 views, you would use 100 here. We'll leave max views at 0, but in max clicks, you can enter the maximum number of times a visitor can click on each of the client's banner ads. If you leave this field blank, the banner ads have an unlimited number of clicks. Again, just like with views, you could sell your ads by click and use that number here. So let's use 100 clicks here. The member drop-down list allows advertisers to view banner statistics without access to the blue interface. And this works in conjunction with the membership module to associate members with banner ad clients. The member drop-down list contains all of the members created in the membership module, and selecting a member will allow him or her to log into your site and view banner ad statistics. This feature is only available if your site is configured to allow members to log in via a My Account page. Then we can save the client. And the new client is listed here, and you can see under max clicks this client has 100. After the set number of clicks or views is reached, the banner is automatically deactivated. And you can edit or delete clients from the Clients tab as well. Once your categories and clients are set up, you can begin adding banner ads to each category. And in our system, you have several options. You can upload banner ad graphics to your system, remote image URL pulls from another site, third-party banner systems, URL tracking, or you can specify a location where your banner ad is stored. And you can also enter HTML for the banner ad, including a flash file or HTML formatting. There are a couple of things you'll need to be aware of when you're using flash files or HTML, and these are listed on this screen, and they're also explained in the help documentation. You can also create targeted banner ads for the website, and targeted banner ads are banner ads that display specific banner ads when a visitor views a specific part of the website. And I'll be adding a targeted banner ad later. First, let's go back and look at the blue interface in the Banners tab. Here you can see I have 3 banner ads already uploaded. On this screen, you can see the banner ad image itself, which makes it easy to locate a specific banner ad so you can edit or delete it. Your edit and delete options are listed under Action, and you can copy banner ads, and you can also use the filter to narrow down by category. You can also see the file type, whether or not this ad is currently active on your site. If the ad is locked, if it's set up to be a default ad, the start and end date for the ad if available, and the category the ad is placed under. Let's look at one of these and we'll review the options in more detail. So we'll edit the first ad, which, as you can see under category, is our leaderboard ad. Here under category, select which category the ad should be in. If you want to have the ad appear in multiple categories, you'll need to add it separately to each category. If you have multiple pictures in the same category, they'll rotate. Under clients, you can identify which client the ad is associated with. These two fields are required, which is why it is important to establish categories and clients before uploading ads. Under the type section, you select from the 3 types of images that we just reviewed. Again, image allows you to upload the banner ad image directly into the website. You can select remote image URL if your image is located on another website, and you can select HTML if you want to add HTML for your banner ad instead of uploading the image. This ad is brought in as an image, and then in the click-through URL field, you can enter the URL of the website or address that you want visitors to navigate to when they click on the banner ad. Be sure to include the HTTP and the www if the address includes this format. You also have the option of using the link wizard to navigate visitors to other modules or web pages on your site, and even web pages on other sites. If you select the Change Your Ad button here, you'll see the link wizard, which works exactly the same way as it does in other modules. Next, if you're uploading the image, select Browse to Upload. The width and height will auto-populate for you, so you can leave those blank, or if you know the size, you can enter it. And then under Settings, you have several options. Show in New Window determines whether the banner ad URL opens in a new window when the ad is clicked. The active column displays if the banner ad is active or inactive. Active banner ads appear on the site as a rotating banner ad, and inactive ads do not appear on the site. Typically, ads are only inactive if they reach their max views or clicks, or if they're past their end date. Start date lets you specify when the ad should begin appearing on the site. End date lets you specify when the banner ad should stop appearing on the site. And if the start and end date fields are left blank, the banner ad will begin displaying immediately. If a banner ad is the default ad, the start and end dates above are ignored and it will always display. Display time allows you to specify how long a banner ad will display on the site. It's important to understand how the display time field works, and this is explained in the help documents, but I'll also review it now. Entering a time in this field in seconds will cause the banner ad to rotate to another banner ad in the same category after the specified number of seconds. If the next banner ad has a time set, the ad will continue to rotate until a static banner ad without a time specified appears. If they all have time set, they'll continue to rotate. If none of the banner ads have time set, then the ad will only change during a refresh of the page. So if you would like to rotate through a series of banner ads one time, set a time of 0 for only one of the banner ads. The Use as Default selector allows you to make one banner ad of a group the default banner ad, meaning that this ad will display if no other banners in the group are active. And then you can save or cancel. Now if we go to white, you'll see the leaderboard position has the Compete banner ad, and if you select it, a new window will open with the Compete website. The other two banner ads are set up in the other two category positions, Left One and TV Box Ad. The Left One ad, which says Shop, takes us to the United We Stand online store, and the TV Box ad takes us to an insurance company. If I select an interior page of the site, such as the Contribute page, you'll see that the interior pages on this site are set up so that the leaderboard ad is still visible, as well as the Left One ad, but the TV Box ad is not. So let's say we want to place a targeted ad on the Become a Member page in the leaderboard position. A targeted ad is an ad that is placed in a specific location of a website with the idea that the content of the page coordinates with the content of the ad. So going back to Blue, we'll add a new banner ad. And step 1 is to establish a category. We already have our category, which is leaderboard. Step 2 is to set up the client. We set up our client earlier when we created the new client Care. Then we need to select our type, which is an image. We'll add our click-through URL, which is www.care.org. And then we'll browse to upload our image. And we'll save our banner ad. It appears in the list, and now if we go back to white, what we've done is add in a rotating banner ad in the leaderboard position. So if we click through the interior pages, or we refresh the screen, the two leaderboard ads will rotate through. And they rotate randomly because the display time was left blank. So now what we want to do is keep the complete ad on all pages except the Become a Member page to create the targeted banner ad. So to do this, we'll need to go back to Blue, click on the Web Pages module, and edit the Become a Member page. Scrolling down to the bottom of the page, you'll see Targeted Modules, Add a New Module. And this is what you need to select if you want to create a targeted banner ad on this page. The position will be leaderboard. The module type is banner ads. And the banner group is membership 1. If you remember, this is our fourth category group under banner ads and categories. And the membership 1 group is set up by the site's administrator to help create a targeted ad location. Then save. And now we want to go back to the banner ads module and edit the Care ad so that the category is now membership 1. And then save. And now when we return to white, only the Become a Member page will use the Care ad. And if we clicked on it, it would take us to the Care site. According to an internet survey, website visitors are more likely to click on banner ads that are relevant. This is why we offer you an easy way to set up targeted banner ads. The last piece of the module is the Statistics tab. And banner ad statistics are updated every 24 hours at midnight, and so therefore there's a 24-hour delay. When you look at banner ad statistics, they're divided first by client and then by the actual ad. You can see here that each client is listed, showing the number of ads the client has on your site, the total views the page has received, and the total clicks on the actual ad. The ratio is the ratio of clicks to views, and most sites are just set to track clicks. So if you want to see views like you can here, you'll need to contact your system administrator. You can select a view to see an individual client's information. In this case, there's only one ad per client to view, but if you had multiple ads per client, you could view them all here. And then scrolling down, you have your top banners by click with similar information. This section will list your top banners sorted by clicks, and will show the top 10 banners. So now let's go over some ways to increase your banner ad effectiveness, which in turn will help increase your banner ad statistics. So what makes people click? Well, you want to be professional. Proper spelling and grammar are always important. You should select font sizes, styles, and colors that maximize the ad's readability. And if an ad is poor quality, people will assume the advertiser's website is too. You want to ask for an action. For example, what do you want people who see the ad to do? Click on it? If so, make sure the ad says so, and you want to have a call to action built in, such as click now. Keep it simple. Less is more, and you want to convey your message in a small amount of time while keeping your ads clear and concise and easily and quickly understood. A good rule of thumb is to say it in 7 words or less. And then you also want to use power words, which are words that immediately communicate a benefit. For example, free, incredible, and affordable. The first common question that we hear from clients about banner ads is, what size should my banner ads be? Well, there are 2 aspects to ad sizes to think about. First, the dimensions of the ad, and then second, the file size. In terms of dimensions, it's strongly recommended that banner ad graphics in a category are exactly the same size so that they fit in the space appropriately. There are 3 websites referenced here that can give you a good review of standard ad sizes. And then in terms of file size, remember that although you may have a fast internet connection, not all of your visitors do. So the idea here is to keep the downloading times to a minimum. And the site I've listed here is a reference for industry standards. And this site also references dimensions. Another question that's often asked is, how many visitors do I get to my site? Well, our statistics module is used to track this information, and knowing statistics about your site is important, and this module tracks this information and presents it in a variety of ways. With this information, you can quantify the value of specific pages and modules, see what sites and search engines are bringing people to your site, how long they're staying, how many pages they're viewing, and what pages they're interested in. Knowing this information about your site can help you tweak it to increase visits and keep visitors on the site longer. This information can also help you plan banner advertisements. Please contact Acrosoft if you would like more information on the statistics module or you'd like to activate it on your website. A third question we receive is whether or not banners can be page specific, and as I showed you earlier with the care ad, your banners can indeed be targeted. And then last, what file type should be provided? We recommend following the industry guidelines for file sizes, and we also recommend using a transparent background because it will blend into the design. That concludes the banner ads video. For more information on the banner ads module or Acrosoft Freedom, please visit www.acrosoft.com, call 888-965-3330, or email info@acrosoft.com.